our dynasty thoughts. Pete, let's get to WrestleMania predictions.
Let's run it. All right, so we're going to be doing predictions for both night 1 and 2. Like I said before, Lynn is up 2 games on me, but we got 11 matches. We're skipping the Randy one because I don't know who it's going to be, and I don't really know like what they're going to do with that. So
I don't know either. I mean, I could throw some darts at a dartboard. Like it could be all this. It could be Rusev returning. It could be Aleister Black returning. Like it could be any of those. Like or it could be nothing.
I feel like all this is the best pick because he can lose and it's whatever. But like, do you really want Rusev to come back and lose his first match? Do you want Malachi Black or whatever to come back and lose his first match? Like, nah, you don't want to do that. So maybe he'll just do like a promo at WrestleMania because he's already on the cover for Backlash afterwards. So it's because it's in St. Louis.
He could get involved in now. This is what I would want to happen. He could get involved in Cody Cena.
I think he's good. Oh, I think that's the plan for Backlash. I think he'll put himself in the main event and then lose in St. Louis because you never win in your hometown.
If I don't hit that damn glass break on night 2 of WrestleMania, I'm gonna be pissed. I don't want to see no Undertaker. I don't want to see Booker T. That glass better break and it better be Stone Cold coming.
It's in his city, man. He said it. I'm only coming.
He's gonna be there already. He's gonna be there already for the Hall of Fame.
Ooh, all right, but I'm gonna save my Cena's Cody prediction. All right, Pete, start us off. What we got?
All right, so starting from the top, WrestleMania Night 1, War Raiders versus New Day. I think this is Big E's return. I think he's going to screw over the New Day and start. I think he's going to hopefully get back in wrestling. When I ran into him, he seemed in great spirits. So I'm hoping Big E this is going to be like his return and his first feud back. So I'm picking the War Raiders to win.
Okay, Deshaun, who you picking?
I'm gonna have to go with him and go with the War Raiders. Big E's gonna do something.
See, okay, so I was thinking Big E's gonna do something. That's what I thought coming into this, but because y'all both picked him, I'm gonna go different and take the New Day because what's the point? If not, what is the point? They've been heels, nothing has happened. And see, I'm mad about this. Let me give WWE some flack. You're going to put this tag team match on the fucking Mania card and not the SmackDown, which has been cooking for months? Like, what are we doing? That is bad. So I'm picking the New Day because if not, why? But the why is, what y'all said, Big E could come mess shit up, which would be a great why. But if no Big E, then like, what are we doing?
I really hope they pivot because I know that they have the tag match on SmackDown before WrestleMania. I hope there's some shenanigans. We have an extra spot on night 2 if we want it. Just plug them in. It works. Oh,
like a disqualification situation, like a
disqualified,
and now we're doing a triple threat. Yeah, like bro, it should be MCMG versus Street Profits versus DIY. Yeah. That's what should be at WrestleMania. I'm sorry, New Day. I'm sorry, War Raiders. Like y'all haven't been doing shit on Raw. It is what it is.
I mean, I completely agree. So. Next up, we got Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. No way with Triple H going full-blown MAGA the other day that El Grande Americano he's absolutely going to win. I don't know. I have no thoughts on this match whatsoever. I thought the shtick was kind of funny to begin with, and now I'm just like, whatever. Like I'm pretty hit or miss on this one. So I'm gonna pick El Grande just because
I have a prediction.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'll get your pick right after this. But they purposefully showed Chad Gable's tattoo last night on Raw.
Yep.
But then purposefully, when the man did the jump at the end, showed the tattoo spot again with no tattoo. I think we're going to get a similar situation to the last WrestleMania in Vegas where we had Doink facing Doink. I think we're going to get El Grande Americano facing El Grande Americano in the screw Ray. I'm picking El Grande Americano.
Wow. Okay. What the fuck?
I think we're getting a callback to Doink the Clown, the last WrestleMania in Vegas. And because that tattoo thing was too apparent to me.
Oh, it's so apparent.
Like and then the next one where they show it and he's not there, and I'm like, what the hell? I think we're getting a Doink situation. Deshaun, who you got winning that match?
One, I feel like it should have been mask for mask. It should have been mask for mask if we're gonna do it for WrestleMania.
But hey, I'm saying this. Let me counter. I agree with you. But I think if they did that, we know Ray was winning. Now we
100%.
don't. Now we don't know Ray is winning. You get what I'm saying? Because if they do the match, unless you having Chad Gable retire him, which I don't think they would. I mean, I assume that's Dom. But if you're not
Oh, yeah, it's
doing
gotta
that,
be
So,
Dom.
okay, so no. There you go. You're getting it. You make it
you-
mask for mask.
Oh,
you
you
make
take
Rey
off-
Mysterio about to lose the mask, and who gets booed out the fucking building every time? Dom.
Oh, you
And
want
guess
some
what?
interaction?
Dom comes in, saves the mask, or even better, gets the mask and sees that it comes off. Ray has to go away, obviously. Ray can go away for a little minute.
Oh, yeah.
But who picks up the mask? The person that everybody didn't even want to even be close to the mask
Okay,
now picks
I
it up,
see where
and
you
now
was
he
cooking.
has the mask.
I see where you could. All right, that could have worked. But
I would
And
like
then
that.
Dom becomes the biggest babyface
That
because
would be
everybody
sick.
hates him.
you
That'd
need
be
that
sick.
on. You got what? Save that because when Ray retires, that's how you make him babyface. That like legit.
Yeah.
That would work.
He picks up the mask because he looked just like him, just tall.
Yeah, just
Just
tall.
tall.
Facts. All right, who you got winning?
I think it's gonna be Gable. I mean Americano. But I feel like if we're gonna do this stupid gimmick, we should have went full Vince. Like I feel like my intelligence is being played with a little bit. Like if we gonna do this, you should have had him do vignettes in Mexico. Like let's go full JBL. We already going to hell pretty much for just liking this. We might as well go all the way.
They should
Like this is gonna look bad in hindsight regardless. We need to
I
go in
truly
and just
felt-
get the most out of it.
I truly feel that when the promo came out of El Grande Americano's first one, and they got so much pushback, I feel like that stopped all of the what you just said. Because that first one was I was like, damn, we really go to hell.
The first one, I was like, all right, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do
Let's
it.
do
Like,
it. Yeah, no, for sure. I definitely think that's why they stopped 100%.
If you're gonna be stupid, you better be funny.
All right, hell yeah. What we got next, Pete?
All right, next one up, we got Jade versus Naomi. I'm picking this one just based off where I think another match is going to go later down the road, and I'm gonna pick Jade, and I'll expand to it more when we get to another match.
All right, hell yeah. Deshaun, who you got in this one?
I got Naomi.
See, I was torn because I think Naomi's doing the best work of her career,
And that's why. That's
now.
why.
But like, do you stop Jade's momentum? So I see it both ways. Could Jade take a L? I definitely know Naomi could, but could Jade? Oh, this is tough. I'm going Naomi because I think something
You
will
make it
happen.
some bullshit. No,
Yeah,
you make it some bullshit.
I think you run it back. Yeah, I think you run it back.
Either
with a
Naomi's
stipulation.
Naomi beating the shit out of her, and then Bianca comes out, but Bianca somehow messes it up for Naomi to win. To where even though Jade has lost, don't do it clean. You have it be that type of bullshit to where now you got the three of them back in the little triangle. To where if you want to do the triple threat the next night and you want to fuck some shit over there, you can send Jade and it makes sense.
Also, I think Naomi
That
fucking
way.
up Bianca's thing, which is why I think she's gonna win here. I think she double healing it. I definitely I see full heel. In my scenario, I feel like Naomi wins, fucks up Bianca, and what he said sets up a triple threat for SummerSlam, or furthers the Jade Naomi thing to where you get a stipulation of some sort. So,
Okay, I can see that for sure. Okay, next one up is LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. I think this is his time to shine.
One way,
I
bro.
think he is the perfect U.S. champion because if you want it to be the fighter's belt, like Jacob just seems like he's the Wolverine for a reason. He just wants to fight all the time, and like that's like the perfect pairing for him. LA Knight. Well, I think he's been a pretty good U.S. champion. I don't think it's like the same of what I think Jacob can raise it to. So I think it's Jacob's time. I think this is a great stage for him to perform at, and I'm gonna pick Jacob.
It's like Doctor Strange said. There's one timeline. Jacob Fatu has to win. I've talked myself into solo messing him up to where LA Knight retains, but I don't think that's the timeline we're in. I think there's one. Jacob Fatu wins, which sets up Solo being jealous, which will get their match at SummerSlam. Also, LA Knight moves to Raw to where he can go for the World Heavyweight Championship, because if Jey Uso can get over with Yeet, he can get over with over on Raw. And if you really want, you let Yeet go up against and have be a heel again. And then we really get to cook it.
Versus
You don't even got to make him a heel.
Oh, just let him go straight? Look, I would like LA Knight as a heel, though, because he be going hard. He be killing shit as a heel.
Yes.
And look.
But when he was, everybody liked it too much, and that's how he ended up a babyface.
True.
He was too fucking funny. He was funny, so we was like, oh, yeah, this is great. But then it's like, no, you're supposed to hate him. Like, boom. Like,
Yeah,
I can't let him be cool.
But I think he got to go to Raw. So it's only one way for me. Jacob wins this. Deshaun, what you got?
I got Jacob winning, and that is because that man is on the 2003 John Cena run. Just go ahead and let him have it. Like, go ahead and just keep the momentum going. Let it see where it burn out at. Wherever you land at is probably gonna be a good spot.
I agree. You got to let him cook. Like Pete said, he gonna be there every week. So let him fight every week. And the more you let that happen, the more he gets ready for the main event. So
yep, 100%. Yeah,
I agree with both of y'all.
He's world champ bound in, I don't know, a year and a half.
Yeah,
2 years, something
depending
like
on
that.
Depending on how this US run go, it could be less than that or more than that. But either way, you got to throw him in the water to see if he can swim.
Oh, he can. Yeah. He can swim. He can swim for sure. Okay, next one up is Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. If you asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have 100% said Tiffany Stratton. I have this like a deep state conspiracy theory that when Tiffy went off script and got in trouble a little bit, I think that this is going to be this is a lesson for you, Tiffy.
Yeah, bro.
And I think Charlotte's winning just because even though I get like the personal attack maybe was a little bit over the line. Man, that was good. That was
great.
That was some heat. I really like that, but I do think if they wanted to play the card of like stepping over boundaries too much, I think that this is very suitable. And Charlotte winning, like, I don't know, she's like the most decorated women's champ of all time. Like her winning like at any point ever will kind of make sense. I would love it if Tiffany won and retained and build her brand, but I really do think that they're going to let Charlotte win this one because of what happened.
Bro, I agree with you so much that like after seeing the campaign, Ric Flair going on Busted Open, Bully Ray doing interviews saying, why did Tiffany attack Ashley Fleer and not Charlotte Flair? Everybody was doing all that shit. I totally think that's going to happen. I'm picking Tiffany because I think Triple H is different. Because I'm praying to the gods above that Triple H saw what we saw and said, damn, that was hot. That was hot. But I totally see what Pete is saying. I believe what Pete's saying is going to happen. I'm going with my heart on this one. Tiffany, but Charlotte's winning that, bro. Tiffany's getting that oh, you're in trouble treatment. That Triple H doing the curtain call about to sit out for a year and a half when you was about to be king of the ring.
Wait, so are you picking Charlotte or Tiffany?
Oh, I'm picking Tiffany, but I definitely think what you're saying is gonna happen.
Okay.
Like 100%. Who you got, Deshaun?
I feel like they need to go ahead and make her a heel for real. And this is how you do it. I'm picking Tiffany.
Okay.
But Charlotte flexes the seniority of she gets away with things that you can't. So Charlotte beats the shit out of Tiffany in that match. Like almost to an inch of her life. We know Tiffany a psycho. She like to do the flips and everything else like that. So you can get her to do some spots. To where the receipt is, oh, she about to beat your ass before you win this. You're going to win. But you walking out of here with at least a bloody lip or something.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I can see that too being the other way because you know Charlotte throw real hands when she get mad. Like,
and I'm telling you, just let her do what she want for, and then right when the 20 minutes hit, yeah, go ahead and get the pin. So now everybody, because at first everybody's gonna be like, yeah, Charlotte get her, but then after he's gonna be like, why does she like?
Not a minute later,
let her leave. Like, yeah,
the moment we approach 20 minutes, let her ass get pinned. I don't even think that's gonna be. I think it's like a 15-minute. I think they're getting 15 solid.
Yeah.
So, all right.
And I need 12 minutes of Charlotte whooping her ass.
All right. Next up, we got Gunther versus Jey Uso.
If you go first, because I know that's your guy.
This is another one where 2 weeks ago, I would have 100% said Jey Uso. And hold on, hear me out. Gunther just re-signed his contract.
He did.
And with that contract, he got a tour bus. So I'm thinking they go, hey, we want you to lose at WrestleMania. He goes, I'm not losing at WrestleMania. We'll give you a tour bus. He goes, I'll lose at WrestleMania. No. So I'm picking Jey Uso just because Gunther's getting a tour bus.
That's great. I actually think you're right in that as well because Gunther was flexing his tour bus on Ariel's pod. But it is Yeet-O-Mania. They're going to be selling shirts. This is Triple H's Yes-O-Mania, Kofi Mania. He brought Jey Uso, a tag team guy, to win the belt. This is going to be one of his claims to fame. Yeet.
I'm going to be upset because Gunther is my boy, and he's never put on a bad match since he's been in WWE. and I think this match is going to be really good. I think Jay hopefully brings his A game because when they do, they knock it out of the park.
Yeah, he gotta.
Yeah.
He has to. Deshaun, you picking anybody but Jay?
We forget that the match that made us go, well, Jey Uso might need a belt was when he went for the Intercontinental belt against Gunther and looked like $1,000,000. So I haven't been worried about this match at all because I know when they wrestle each other, Gunther is probably going to slap the shit out of him, but he going to make him look like a world champion.
Yeah,
Jay
Gunther's
has
Bret
to win.
Hart.
It doesn't make none of this makes sense if Jay loses.
Gunther is modern
And Gunther's
day
going
Bret
to
Hart.
be perfectly fine.
Gunther can make a broomstick look good in a match, bro.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
To Pete's point, I don't think he's had a bad match. To your point, that Intercontinental
Him and
match.
Tozawa had a good match.
They did.
Tozawa's a good wrestler.
No, Tozawa can kind of cook though.
But they actually let him wrestle.
Okay, I know about Dragon Gate. I know about Dragon Gate. Tozawa. I know what he was like before then, but ever since he been in the WWE, that man has just been funny. They had a good match.
Yeah,
for a second, I thought Tozawa was gonna win.
He showed how good he was in that, and that's again a credit to Gunther's greatness. And I think Jay has feelings about him and Jimmy's match not being well recepted. So I think he's gonna go extra hard to where at this Mania.
Hope so. That's the beauty of it. It can't be worse than that match, right?
True, it can't. I don't think it can. I hope it can.
He could have a Monday Night Raw match at WrestleMania and we'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah, it'll be better than the Jay. No, 100%. They could have a Raw match and it'd be better than the Jimmy.
I feel like even if Gunther blows out both quads like Triple H, it'll still be a better match. Like. My only thing is, if Gunther loses, I need him to take a break, and when he comes back, I need him to come back with Ilya, and I need them to feud for 10 years because their matches are insane, and I need Ilya back ASAP.
He's gonna be back in September, so
yeah,
hey,
I know.
Gunther take a little break.
Maybe that's too long of a break, but I just can't wait for Ilya to come back. He's so fucking cool.
Hey, that's fair. And real quick, this is starting. You remember how we were talking about last time, which is gonna start? This is gonna start Saturday, because so they're starting off with a high. I need to say that because that makes I want to preface because what I think ending happens. I think that plays directly into it.
Yeah, Gunther Jay. Yeah, I think that definitely needs to start night one. I'm trying to think of LA Knight versus Fatu could be a really good opening match as well. Outside of that, I don't think any of the other ones I think would work as an opening match.
Okay. Yeah, but I think that's happening because we're getting some heel shit in the last match. Which are we there right now?
We're there. We're wrapping up night one. Here we go. Roman versus Punk versus Seth. I think this is between one or two people. I don't think there's any chance Seth is winning this. Even though
interesting. I think it's between two people too.
Oh, interesting.
But it's the other two. Damn.
I think this is Roman or Punk, like 100%. Like I think Seth is like the wild card where like he's kind of like mixed in with this Paul Heyman stuff where he's like not really affiliated with them, but because he's affiliated with like Roman and Punk a little bit, that he's through like osmosis, he's like a little bit, but I think Seth is taking the pin 100%. And I think this is between Roman and Punk. Roman is kind of like on his, I don't know, vacation arc where he's kind of just showing up whenever he wants. And Punk is sort of the road warrior a little bit more between him and Roman. I'm picking Punk. I think this is the first time that he gets the main event WrestleMania, and I think he's gonna go out with a W. Like I think that's like, I feel like that's like part of his contract with WWE. He's like, I'm main evented WrestleMania and I'm winning. So maybe he might not ever get a chance, and this is it. So I'm gonna pick Punk just because of that.
I think it's between Punk and Seth. I actually think that it's if Punk wins, that tells me they're going Roman Punk SummerSlam. But man. Seth's been putting out some interviews recently and been choosing his words very carefully. Bro, I think he's the third. I think he's the third man.
Get out my head.
I think he's the third man.
Get out my head.
I think he is the third man. He will be the corporate champion. The favor that he gets from Paul Heyman is to get him in contact with The Rock. And I think it's going to be Rock, Cena, Seth. The Jey Uso wins because the crowd goes home sad on night one. Can Cody Rhodes beat the amounts of everything against him? Cena, Rock, Seth, the crew, and Travis Scott. Can he beat that on night two? I got Seth winning. Seth winning.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yo, just for the bit, Deshaun, you have to pick Roman now.
See, that's the funniest thing. I don't think Roman is gonna like. I think Roman has a 0%. Like, I think if it's not, it's Punk. Like I can't see how Roman wins this.
Last person said that they was gonna do what was best for business.
Was Cena?
Got
Yeah.
was Cena, and you see what happened with him. He said he was doing what's best for business.
He chose those
And
words
he is
too
one of
specific, bro. Like
that's that's Shawn Michaels 2.0. He gonna slime somebody out. He is backdooring somebody.
That's
and that every time you think he's all flash and everything else, Seth Rollins will remind you, "I'm gonna betray you. I'm gonna do what's for me.
Now let me
I'm
say
gonna
this.
get this championship."
I don't think necessarily if Seth wins, that means Paul Heyman is teaming up with Seth. Let me say my prediction. In my prediction, I don't necessarily think Paul Heyman goes with Seth. I think they still have Paul Heyman to be the centerpiece of Punk and Roman for SummerSlam, but I do think the favor will be to get him in contact with The Rock. That's why I'm at with it. But all right, go ahead, Deshaun. My bad. Not to cut you off. When you said Paul Heyman, that made me think of that.
Oh no, and I don't even feel like Seth is just gonna be the person walking out on his feet.
Yeah, I agree.
Punk is gonna win, but Seth is gonna do exactly
you
what
picking
Cena
Punk.
did.
Oh, okay, so you're
Punk is winning, but Seth is going. That's
I
when
see what
Seth
you're
is going to
saying.
go switchblade.
Hey,
that is exactly what the back door happens.
I'm not gonna change my pick, but I definitely like that more because I totally see Punk winning. Like Pete's called it, but you are right. If Punk wins, you can still do Roman and Punk, but then you have Seth slime ball him, new corporate champ. Crowd goes home sad. I actually think that's what's gonna happen. So more so than what I said.
Crowd goes home sad.
The crowd has to go home sad because
they're going home conflicted because they just saw CM Punk win, but then
yeah,
Seth, he did this. Why?
I'm with you. Because you want the the odds are mounted against Cody Rhodes. Can Cody Rhodes do it a second year in a row?
You have to make him an anime character.
That's what and Cody loves it. I see it. He is a Star Wars anime lover, bro. So like that's 100% in his bag. All right, what we got next, Pete?
All right, real quick, I'll recap night one. Me and Deshaun picked War Raiders. Lynn picked New Day. We all picked El Grande Americano. I picked Jade. Lynn and Deshaun picked Naomi. We all picked Fatu. I picked Charlotte Flair. Deshaun and Lynn picked Stratton. We all picked Jey Uso. Me and Deshaun picked CM Punk, and Lynn picked Seth.
I think I'm gonna lose that one. If
we'll
I had
see.
to say anyone, I'm gonna lose. I think that's the one.
You're good at predictions, man.
But see, Deshaun read my mind. I kind of see what he's saying though. Like the end, because I see the Seth thing happening, Pete. But like it makes more sense because of what you said about the contract shit. That way we get what you and Deshaun's like. CM Punk wins. You got your Mania moment. But that's not the story that we want to leave on. I can see it.
Well, that's because you're a Cody mark, and I have an idea of what you're predicting night 2 is going to be.
I am a Cody mark. That's a fact.
You need night 1 to be sad because if night 1's not sad, you're gonna be nervous.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be so nervous.
Be scared night 2.
Oh my gosh. Sure. Oh, that's a fact. Real quick, which night before we predict night 2? Which night do y'all think is better?
2 by a mile.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say I think night 2 about to come.
Night 1.
Oh,
really?
1? You're night 1 fan. Okay.
Night 1.
Nah, man. Bro, you sleeping on your boy Penta. You sleeping on your boy Penta, bro.
That match. But I know we got. Let's get to that prediction because
I that's fair. Let's get to it, Pete.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that one first. I just gotta say, night 1 tickets are half the price of night 2. I think it's because of Cena and Cody, but I
like the matches in night.
I think the public is.
But that's where the most drama is gonna happen is night 1.
Oh,
that's how you sell night 2.
Okay. Speaking of opening matches, if Braun, Penta, Finn, and Dom open up night 2, it's gonna be electric. I think this is one of the rare times where we have a 4-way where I think any one of the 4 makes perfect sense.
Yep, I agree.
Like you could go either Finn or Dom and move it like Judgment Day angles. You can have Braun keep it and be like the powerhouse dog that he is. Exactly. And then Penta's been booked like a rock star.
You want him to be the top luchador. Let him win. Yeah. I can see in a reason for each person.
I'm just thinking, is it too early to push Braun higher than this? And if it is, then I think Braun's losing. If it's too quick, I think Braun is winning. I think you can set a bunch of angles for Judgment Day without a belt switch. And so that's why I'm not going to pick Finn or Dom. And Penta, well, I think you can still book him insanely strong. As long as he doesn't take the pin, it doesn't hurt him. That's why I'm picking Braun. I think he is just going to get solidified as the IC champ for a while. Holds his own against like 3 like high mid-card players like this right now. And just continue his reign, barking at people. He can be world champ in 3 years or something like that. But I think right now solidifying himself as the IC, he can, even if he wants to, kind of do a similar path like Gunther did. I think you could follow that path if you wanted to. So I'm picking Braun for right now.
Hell yeah. All right, Deshaun, who you got? I'll let you go first.
Dominic Mysterio.
Damn, see, that's why I let him go first, because I'm picking Dom too.
It's Dominic Mysterio, and
I
it's
think
because
Finn is about to
the
kick
only way
everybody
you
ass.
can get, that's the only way Finn can get out of Judgment Day is that you put it on Dom. And again, they hate him so much that you're gonna put the title on him and you're gonna like him. But the only way you get it for Dom is Finn has to try and do some slimy ass shit, or Dom wins it in the most Dom way possible. Kind of like how Ethan Page won the NXT title. Well, like Dom wins it on accident.
Yeah.
And then
that's
everybody's
exactly
gonna
what I
go
have.
crazy.
I
Where
have
it's like,
him
okay,
winning.
Finn Balor was like doing a coup de grace or something, and then somehow he gets stuck
Steals
or
it.
whatever, and Dom wins.
Mhm.
That way you can get Penta against Dom, you can get Finn against Dom, and then you can move Braun Breaker up because I feel like he's ready to go ahead for that world championship. That's what I feel like when Jey Uso wins, that need to be
You
his
gonna
first
take it?
match.
Oh,
Hey,
I like that.
I could totally see that. But
That needs to be because you can get him to Braun can lose that first one against Jey
Yep.
and then win it.
Yeah, true. I like that. I'm picking Dom as well. And for similar reasons, I definitely think Finn is going to be 2 seconds from winning. Like Finn Balor has it dead to rights. Penta's done, Braun's done. And all of a sudden, slimy ass Dom. It is like, nah, bro, that's mine. 1, 2, 3. Judgment Day is breaking up. The death of the Judgment Day. Finn Balor
And now
versus
you
Dom
got the
at
new Eddie
SummerSlam.
Guerrero in your hands.
I'm picking Dom too. But is there a world where Penta wins this? None of us have thought Penta.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't
No,
know.
because then you put it on him so early, right? And yes, he has the momentum, but then what's next? The championship, the world championship picture is not clearing up in time for Penta to get there.
That's
So
true.
you're gonna have to milk out him at this mid card for a little second until it opens up.
That's true. That is true. Can Finn win? Like, do y'all see any of us see Finn winning?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can see it being flipped where like instead of Dom winning, Dom's about to win, Finn steals it from him, and Finn wins, and then like that's how you break up Judgment Day. Could totally
Either
see it
way,
happening
Dom's
that way.
walking out a babyface.
Oh, damn.
He's walking out of WrestleMania a babyface.
Hot take right there.
Because we're either gonna hate Finn or Dom wins it in the most like sarcastic or even like Eddie Guerrero tribute way. And then that's how you get people to love him.
That means you have to
like
turn Liv face, I feel like, too. And
She already kind of is like
Kinda.
everybody ain't doing her as much as they
think
used
they're gonna
to.
be. I think they're gonna still be like in mine. I think they're still gonna be heels because he steals it. But I think that's leading to his baby face. Like I think we're leading it there. Like I don't think it's gonna happen at Mania, but I think they lead because Liv is kind of liked right now. She's kind of slimy. I think they view themselves like they view Liv as like Shawn Michaels in Diesel with Raquel. I kind of see
But Raquel's not mean at all. Raquel is too nice to even be a heel. That's why you got to make her baby faces. She smiles too much.
She does.
She smiles too much.
She does.
Now look, she's aggressive. I love when she does her moves, but then it's like she get the smile, and it's like you just want to be like, oh, like you might as well let them be baby faces.
I'm not mad at it. All right, what we got next, Pete?
all right, speaking of Liv, let's do Liv and Raquel versus Bailey and Lyra.
Oh, this won't take long.
No, I just want to say shout the gauntlet match. The women's gauntlets match. That match was great. Great. Yeah, there were some fumbles and stuff, whatever, but I thought like the overall structure and how it was paced was fantastic. Gotta give a shot with how that whole match went down. But I mean, Lyra holds a belt. Do you want 2 belts on Lyra right now?
And Bailey won last night.
Yeah, it's like
that told me everything last night.
I feel like this is the 9-minute match in between. Like if this is the match before Cody Cena, like to me it makes sense. Like it's like, okay, everybody go use the bathroom before the main event starts because you don't want to miss a second of that. I think it's Liv and Raquel, and I think it's like a 9-minute match.
Yeah, I think Liv and Raquel win. I actually think after the match, Liv and Raquel start to beat them up even more. And like some shenanigans maybe happens. Maybe Roxanne Perez comes out to jump them because of her beef with Bailey. But the point is, I think they're gonna get beat up after, and I think Becky Lynch comes and saves Lyra, and then they do their face off to set up Becky Lynch versus Lyra for the Intercontinental.
You think she's been swerving people?
Yeah, I think she's swerving. I think she's swerving everybody. I don't think I think she was telling the truth in the sense of I don't have a match. Like I'm not wrestling at Mania. I'm not gonna be there. But I think she's lying in the sense of I'm gonna be there to set up me versus Lyra. Like I'm gonna save them, but I'm saving them because me and you got to fight Lyra.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm picking living Raquel. Who you got, Deshaun?
Living Raquel.
Yeah, it's easy, bro. That's easy. When I saw Bailey win last night and the look on Liv's face, I said it's over with. That's done.
But the part that's gonna irk my nerves is that Bailey's gonna make it a great match. Like, and it's the fact that like people are gonna walk out on it and it's like all she do is put on bangers, but they just putting her in the worst timing ever.
They do.
Like she be in the worst spots. I was like, oh my God.
They do. They definitely.
Yo, Bailey's a grinder though.
She and Triple H loves her, bro. Like, cause she works.
She does work. She gets put in terrible positions.
Horrible situations. Like, why is she not fighting Roxanne Perez right now in WrestleMania, which they were setting up after the Rumble? That just randomly disappeared. But, Pete, I 100% believe that is because Becky Lynch didn't want to wrestle at Mania, because you can't tell me we weren't getting Lyra versus Becky for the Intercontinental, and you can't tell me we weren't going to get a Bailey versus Roxanne. But I think Becky not wrestling and not coming back soon enough affected that.
I think Becky should come back at Raw. Like, you remember when she came back? Remember when she came back? It was at Royal Rumble and like squashed Bianca or whatever it was. And it's just like, what was the point of Bianca winning the belt? Like, I think she learned from that and doesn't want to take away from
stealing her moment at WrestleMania.
I don't
let
think
them get her real story.
Anymore.
And see, that's I could feel that, and that's why they did that. Which is why I think she'll come and save them, and then maybe at Raw after Mania. She challenges for it. They're gonna set that up. That's gonna be a program.
So if she comes back, it needs to be Raw after.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
Okay. Next one, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. If Logan Paul wins, man, fuck this shit.
It's gotta be AJ Styles.
It's gotta be AJ Styles, man. I'm so sick of Logan Paul.
All in agreement.
Like I'm picking AJ, but like, man, like could Logan win? Like I'm trying to think of in all of his big matches against big name people, he loses. Is this the first one? Did you convince AJ Styles to do the job to put him on trajectory to start winning? But if he does win, that means like Deshaun said about someone earlier, what is he gonna do next? Like if he wins, he gotta be here, and I don't think he's ready to be here. So I'm picking AJ.
I know he signed like a limited contract. It was like X amount of
longer. He extended it, but it's not like it's nothing crazy, Pete. It's not like he signed to be here every week. You know what I'm saying? And if he wins, I feel like you're pushing him to get a belt, and like if that's the case, he got to be here, and he ain't here. So
no. The only thing, if Logan wins for some reason, and this is all in, I'm piggybacking off of him. If Karrion Kross just kills Logan Paul, that'd be fucking fantastic.
I would love that. So shy. Like AJ loses, he just comes out, tears him up. What a way to get Karrion over. Oh my god.
That's the only thing that I can think of, something that'd be great if Logan wins, but I need AJ to win.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like, look, real shit. If you want to get Karrion Kross over, because Logan Paul is hated. Like, oh man, I would love that just for Karrion, but if not, it's gotta be AJ. Gotta be AJ.
Only way Logan Paul wins is you have to make him lean into what he is, which I don't think he likes doing.
No, he does. I don't think he likes being a heel, bro.
I don't think he believes that who he is.
He wants to be like
I'm the bad guy.
How The Rock leaned into it, like once The Rock figured that it was like, oh, y'all think I'm a stuck up like billionaire that think I'm better than y'all. Well, bet I'm finna act like it.
Yeah, Logan
that is the only way Logan Paul wins. You gotta lean into the fact that you think the shit that you be doing. Like
I've listened to his podcast with too many of the wrestlers. Like he hates the fact he gets booed. He said that early, and they made him stop saying it. And now he's like, I like it, but you already let the cat out of the bag. He does not. He wants to be loved.
So painfully unaware of that he's just a huge douchebag in real life. Just like, why do people not like me?
Super oblivious, bro. Or like you could. And like his friends go on podcast saying he's changed his ways. Like that's not gonna work. Like
he
that's
hasn't.
not gonna fucking work, bro. Become a heel. If not, you're gonna still be a part-timer, my dog.
Yo, he still hasn't paid people from his crypto scam. He's not a better person.
Facts. And the way that him and his brother destroyed Puerto Rico, if you go on the Twitter feeds and type in Paul's in Puerto Rico and see all the shit they've done, they've not changed. No,
they're garbage.
I like my terrible people like JBL. At least he was that 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna be a heel, be a fucking heel. Like be that. Like don't try and be a good guy once the camera's off. Like nah, lean into it.
He not doing that. So all right, what we got next, Pete?
This is a match that I outside of Braun and Penta Finn Dom, I think this is a match that could also start night 2, and that's Io, Bianca, and Rhea.
Oh yeah, great.
I think this match is going to be fucking insane. I think this, like, in a perfect world, this would be my night 1 main event. Like, I think that, outside of the build up, I think the build up kind of sucks. But having these 3 people in WrestleMania, I think is going to be crazy. It's going to be like, it's not going to top Charlotte, Sasha, and Becky and their triple threat. But I think this match is going to be, fucking nuts. In terms of winner, I think this is going to set up Jade's next match. I think Bianca's winning. I think we're going Bianca Jade going forward. I think this would be, and I think you could do it with Jade losing as well going forward as well. But yeah, I think this is Bianca's belt to win.
Hell yeah! I'll let you go first, Deshaun.
I got Io keeping it.
That I knew something told me to let you go first. I got Io with it too, bro.
All right.
I got Io keeping it, and I got shenanigans on both sides. I got Liv and Raquel jumping Rhea.
Oh, see, I just got one.
I got
got
either Jade and Naomi going for Bianca.
Mm-hmm. I definitely see the shenanigans.
Because the whole time they've been mushing Io, like I'm not worried about Io. I got, this between us, and then Io keeps it.
That's what I'm
and so
saying.
You make her
bro.
this like Shawn Michaels-esque, like slimy, like I got away with it, but in a good way, not in like I did some slimy stuff. It's like you forgot.
I hate how they keep doing her. But to Pete's pick, I do think Bianca's the secondary choice. I think I think Rhea Ripley should not win this. Like I could see a world where Bianca wins, and it sets up either Naomi Bianca versus Rhea solo. Like I could totally see Bianca winning. But because of how bad they treated Io this whole build, she gotta win. Like she gotta. Like that's just ridiculous. And to his point, Liv could come fuck this up for Rhea. Like that's 100% believable in my mind. But I'm saying on record, Naomi's fucking Bianca. 100%.
Okay.
Like, I'm picking that.
I just who does Io go? Like, who's Io
next?
fight after?
I thought of that right after I said it. I was like, what's next for her?
That's what I think. I'm like, who has like the better setup after WrestleMania? Do you want?
You could switch the draft. You could switch the brand.
Yeah, I guess you could do that for sure.
You switch it, and that's how you get a belt on Charlotte.
That's how your Charlotte pick could happen too. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you get a belt on Charlotte.
Yeah, you get Tiffany away from her. Get Tiffany
next to
our man.
Yeah, that's actually smart.
Get Tiffany with Ludwig. Yeah, true. To my pick, I'm definitely gonna say you gotta switch them because Pete is right. If she stays on Raw, I don't see her winning. But if you do the switch, it makes sense.
Very good point. Okay, last one. Lynn, I'm gonna let you go with this. Cody versus Cena.
The boy, bro. My guy, y'all know I'm a Cody mark, but when I come with these predictions, I'm unbiased. Right now, though,
I'm unbiased. Picks Cody every time.
But that's because I'm biased. Look, I've seen with all the other I watch a lot of wrestling podcasts, ladies and gentlemen. And one thing I know about when these older wrestlers are about to retire, they can't fucking win. He gotta look up. He's putting over Cody Rhodes. John Cena, if you win this right now, then that means Cody Rhodes has to win at SummerSlam. You are putting him over to be the next you. It didn't work with Roman. It will work with him. We're giving him insurmountable odds. We have the corporation come to fuck him. We have all this. Cody overcomes it. But, could Cena win? I'm picking Cody, but I definitely think he has to fight the corporation. I think that's going to be his next challenge. I could see Cena winning, so he fights the corporation. Damn, I might have talked myself out of it. Yeah, I'm picking Cody, but I could see Cena winning because Randy come fuck it up, Seth come fuck it up. We're going to see, man. I'm picking Cody because I'm going down with the ship. That's my guy.
Okay, how about you, Deshaun?
Cena walking out with that belt.
I can see it, bro.
That's what's up.
I can see it.
Cena's walking out with that belt.
Fucking him? Fucking Cody?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they gonna sell SummerSlam. They finna sell SummerSlam.
Yeah.
They gonna sell all these pay-per-views, and everybody's been kind of like iffy, like, oh, Cody might need to be a heel. No. You do what you're supposed to do when everybody get tired of the babyface. Make them chase it again.
Yeah, true. Because I do think Cena
And
has to put him over, and it could very well happen at SummerSlam. Give Cena his moment. Pete, I'm changing my pick, Pete. I got to. I got to, man. I can't go down with that one because I can't. I rock with all the others, but I can't. I was talking myself out of it when I was speaking. I can't go with Cody. Like, it makes sense. Sell SummerSlam. You get the Randy match. You get a Punk match in there, and then when it's time for Cody to get the belt, he get the belt.
The only thing that I could think of something differently with Cody winning is if The Rock said that he did want to wrestle more, and he's already came out and said that he does not want to wrestle more, because you could have like Cena lose.
Yeah, he said he got 2 matches left.
And then The Rock could do this thing again, but to Cena, and then you could set up Cena Rock for like SummerSlam, or you could just take the easy route and just have Cena win, and then you can continue this feud until Cena retires, which is later this year, and you have it built for the next 6 months. It's like you don't need to like overthink this one, and like have Cody chase is great. Have him time off the belt is fine. Like, he's not gonna lose any luster. He's not gonna lose any of his star power by not being the champ. If anything, this will make him a bigger baby face.
Facts.
Especially if like The Rock fucks him over.
Yeah,
like,
bro, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I want it to be bad for him too. Like,
yeah,
if he's gonna lose, let him get fucked.
and then you give Cena his 16th, like
yep. Oh no, he ties the race. He's 17. He's 17 champion. Yeah,
and it like completes the story for Cena. Like, give the man his dues. Let him be the GOAT
because he's gonna lose.
He deserves it.
Yeah, facts.
And then and you have the storyline for 2025. Like, I think it's going to be Cena. I think the fans are gonna go, I don't know. I think people are gonna be happy and sad at the same time, but I think this just only builds Cody up even more.
Y'all are right. Me picking Cody is like that's trying to fit a square and a circle peg, because the chase, like both you and Deshaun said, what's next? Like, you have it to where Cody chases, you can get the Randy match, and then that puts more heat on Randy Cody, because if Cody ends up beating Cena when Randy couldn't, well, Randy might be a bad man, and then we get Randy Cody next Mania and really build that shit up.
Yeah, I mean, Randy Cena, the headline Backlash would be great.
Exactly. I think that's what happened. And then you have Randy lose, and then then he starts to get mad. He's jelly. He's like, do I not have any more? And like, he sees Cody going for it, and he gets upset. And like, you could totally build that. I could see that for sure. Yeah, I think y'all right. Y'all made me change. Cena won that. Cena's winning that. I don't know.
Okay. I think, I don't know. I think this match will be nuts.
Good.
I think this match is probably gonna be close to an hour long. Like, I think there's gonna be a lot of things going on, because there's only 6 matches right now. Like, it's one less than night one. And I don't think Liv and the Raquel matches don't go long at all. Give Cody and Cena an hour. Let them
cook. Yeah.
Let them cook. Get some shenanigans going on. Make a spectacle of the arena that you're in. So that's my.
I agree with you. All right, hell yeah. Those are our predictions. All right, y'all tell the people where they can follow y'all on social media. Deshaun, we'll start with you, brother.
BBYJOEMADEDABEAT.
All right, hell yeah. Make sure y'all go follow him. Is that everywhere?
Yes. As long as you type in BBYJOE, you'll find me.
Hell yeah. Make sure y'all go follow him. Check out all his music, and we'll put the tags to his stuff in the description. Pete, tell the people where they can follow you on social media.
Yeah, best way to follow me is on my anime podcast, What You Say Annie, What You Say ANI on Twitter. Otherwise, on Blue Sky, I'm at Anime Podcast, or join Lynn's Discord. We can talk.
We're in there. The links will be in the description for Pete's socials as well. You can follow me at LynnBWT everywhere, and follow Bros Who Think at Bros Who Think. We'll be back to let you know what our thoughts were of WrestleMania. So excited. Pete, enjoy yourself and be safe. And everyone have a great Mania weekend. Peace.